Who are
Yeah,
you? What do you do?
considering that you're also my partner. Yeah, so my name is Laurenzo, pronouns are they, them, and I am an LGBTQ content creator on YouTube, Substack, Instagram, TikTok, and you are
Um,
also an LGBTQ content creator on all of those
um,
platforms as well. We're living that life.
yeah, it works out
Great time.
nicely.
This is our first time trying a live on Substack, so we're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, we're just trying to experiment to see how it even works in the first place.
I'm loving my background right now. We've got the little snake plant going. We've got the Go One More shaker bottle, the stuff up there, LB
Yeah, I'm
projects
glad.
in the background.
Yeah, I'm glad you finally switched your calendar to March.
It took me 2 weeks into March.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you about Queer Hangouts.
Sure.
Mhm. What is Queer Hangouts? Jog my memory.
Yeah, so Queer Hangouts is a program that you and I founded in 2023, I think. Basically, what
Mm.
happened is that there was an LGBTQ teen at the time in Ohio that emailed me and said, "Would you be willing to come to my school in Ohio and visit my LGBTQ club here?" And I was a little nervous because I've never been to a middle school or high school before, but I said sure, went down to Dayton, Ohio, where the school was located, and met the student, got to meet their entire club, and it was just incredibly fulfilling to hang out with the youth. And they asked me to come back again. I said, all right. And then after that, the seed was planted to consider visiting other middle schools and high schools throughout Ohio to encourage, uplift, and support them, as well as the teachers. And you had just recently moved to Ohio so that we could be together. And I pitched this idea to you, and you're like, let's do it. And we've been at it ever since. That's Queer
Yeah,
Hangouts.
that's
We also
true.
have a Patreon, which I didn't mention. Maybe you could
Oh,
discuss that real quick.
okay. Yes, I mean, we visit the schools for free because because schools don't necessarily have the funds always to support visiting guests that are
Especially
gonna,
like public schools, just there's
yeah.
no funding ever. So yeah, we don't want to ask them to pay us.
Yes. So it is patron supported. So we started this Patreon, which people can just follow if they want to follow for free. I feel like a lot of students end up following for free. And then we also have it's patron supported. So we have you can support for $25 a month. And
Yeah,
those people like literally support exactly what we're doing, our mission to just go to schools. And we love those
yeah,
people.
they're very special people. We're so grateful for each and every one of them that supports over there. But yeah,
Uh, yes. What's your favorite thing about Queer Hangouts?
what's my favorite thing? To be honest, I really love talking to the students, but they also give me ideas for skits. Because I feel
Oh
like I
yeah.
run out of ideas sometimes, and just listening to their life experiences at school, hearing what they have to say, obviously it warms my heart and I'm inspired, and then it just sparks some sort of content piece. So that's really fun for me because I feel like I walk out with fresh ideas. But it also is just so nice to feel like I've done something in person because I think community right now is super important, and especially as content creators, we don't get a lot of opportunity to do things in person with people, and there's something really soul nourishing about that time IRL. So maybe it's a two-pronged answer.
Yeah, I definitely agree that is really nice to hear their real stories, but also have those connections in real life because there's nothing quite like talking to someone in real life in person.
Yeah.
And then they open up to you in different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know that we recently started, which actually hasn't had its first meeting yet, but an LGBTQ support group online.
Mm.
What what is that?
Yeah, so it's an extension of Queer Hangouts to some extent, but in this new era administration that we've entered since 2025, we have just realized the importance of supporting our community and wanting to be there for them more, and I think even for ourselves. So we have started this online LGBTQ support group, also for free, that is for adults 18 years or older. And we're going to be hosting that Sundays and Thursdays. And we'll see how those go. Our first support groups are this week, actually. So excited to see that. We have a couple folks from outside of the US, really cool people, people who are doing a lot already for their community. So I feel like it's going to be a really cool group. And yeah, what are your thoughts about it? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, so these last couple weeks we've been doing intro meetings, which I think was a really smart first step because these intro meetings were only with one, two, three people at a time. So we could sort of make sure that they're above 18, kind of gauge what their interest is in this meeting in the first place, and to kind of vet people, like make sure they're not trolls.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, we have not experienced that. I mean, trolls. They've all
Fingers
been real
crossed.
people. But I like how we've been doing that because it we've gotten to meet people one on one for like 15 minutes at a time
Yeah,
and just kind of see who they are. Like, who are these people all over the country and actually all over the world that want to join this meeting? And that's been fun so far. But
yeah,
yeah, we'll see how the meetings go. I mean, first one is Sunday, so and then
yeah,
yeah, it'll be twice a month. I
yeah.
almost
I think
forgot about
that's
here.
the cadence we're going to go for at first with the support groups, 2 times a month. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I agree with you that the intro meetings have been super fun. It's been great to connect with LGBTQ people all over the country and all over the world so far. And I'm hoping it's going to be inspiring and positive for everyone who joins. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that is the main point, to have some kind of encouragement and inspiration for the group and be able to have conversation together.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, last question. What helps keep you balanced at this time? What's one thing that you like to do to stay grounded? I think I
Uh,
know the answers.
I'm curious what you think the answer is. So I'll answer first and then you
Okay.
can tell me what you think it is.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I've honestly been struggling to feel grounded. That's been a hard time recently. But at the beginning, I think a lot of it was setting boundaries around what we expose ourselves to, not doom scrolling, not allowing myself to go down rabbit holes that feel scary and out of your own control. So I think that was an initial way to stay grounded. But now I think I've really invested a lot in my own personal health at this time,
Mm.
which, I struggle with control issues in general. It feels like when the world feels out of control, you try to control what you can control. And so running and preparing for this half marathon in this coming October, that's been something that has been really helpful in the early mornings, and adding strength training in, which you and I used to not do, but I think this is the most consistent I've actually been with strength training. So doing that in the mornings as well, and then trying to just really focus on nourishing the body with good nutrition. I think that those have been things, and getting enough sleep. Just honestly, when you can think about the basics of stuff. But I know you give me Reiki sometimes, which is really helpful when I'm feeling extra stressed, and massages, which also helps. Trying to think of other grounding activities. Going
I
on
mean,
walks.
that's a lot.
Yeah,
That
what's the one
is
that you thought it was?
right. I mean, I did say one, but I feel like you can't really whittle it down to one because they all
Yeah.
surge. they serve different purposes. But I do think strength training and running is
Those are the
definitely
things.
good for. I would say that keeps you grounded in a physical space, but yeah, nature walks. I think having Juniper is a big thing for you.
Oh
Our
yeah,
cat,
she
like
is.
whenever you get kind of stressed out or we get too cerebral or too worked up or something, Juniper kind of lightens the mood because she's just playing with these fake mice and like jumping in boxes.
Yeah, she's right here on the. There she is, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is super
Juniper's so
helpful. Just having hugs from her and watching her do silly things, it definitely helps lighten the overall situation right now.
She's so on point. She's so ready right now.
Yeah, I think she heard a dog barking, so she was on high alert. But anywho, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Um, I saw that Mary Beth joined, so I
oh
just wanted to do a quick
fun.
shout out since we're gonna probably wrap up the call in a moment. But for the two people who are following or watching this live right now, thank you for being here. This is our first little attempt at a live, and yeah, if you didn't catch the beginning, Barry and I are both LGBTQ content creators. That's our job. We're also in a relationship. We're both non-binary, and we're talking a little bit about what have we talked about? Queer Hangouts.
Oh, and also shout out to the non-binary couple series that's
Oh
on
yeah.
YouTube. That's on your channel.
Yep.
We do have a series about our relationship. Right now, we're just in the foundation stages where we're telling the whole story of our relationship in the last couple of years. And then we're going to go into kind of more advice, different topics. But yes, hi, Mary Beth.
Yeah.
It, I like this live situation. We'll definitely do more in the future.
Yeah.
Is
I
there,
would.
what?
I said I would enjoy that.
Okay. Is there anything you want to shout out as
Um,
we wrap up?
yeah, I mean, for anyone who sees this in perpetuity post live action, I hope that you may follow us, subscribe to us. We really appreciate the community and your presence, especially as we're getting started here on Substack. So that's my little shout out for all of you. And thank you for watching our video.
Yes, thank you so much. Follow both of us on all the platforms. I'm at Barrie Rose. Just going to stream this on my podcast. And
Yeah.
this is at adesso.lorenzo.
Yep. That's me.
That's you.
All right, baby.
Thank you
Oh,
so much. I love you
yeah.
so much.
Love you too.
Okay,
All
see you
right.
in a second.
All right. Bye.
Bye.